Hey everyone! Darn roosters. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Farm Girl in Progress. I am Nadine. Today is a beautiful day, so I am going to be working in the garden getting some things planted. So come along. Alrighty, so things that I am planting today, I've got some onion sets and some yellow onions and a bunch of red potatoes that I'm going to be planting. And then I think I'm going to try planting the marigolds and the zinnias as well. I'm going to be putting the potatoes in these long skinny beds off to the side here. I may just do all of the red potatoes in here because I do want to get some yellow potatoes as well. Alrighty, so potatoes are in. I'm gonna try to find some yellow seed potatoes for in here, but for right now, these are the red ones. It is bright out here today, guys. So if I mess up recording, I can't see my phone to see if I'm in the shot or any of that, so forgive me. But let's move on to the onion sets. I'm going to be doing those along the fronts and backs of the garden beds. I think I'm going to do the ones up front. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I actually have quite a bit more onions than I thought was in this little packaging. There's actually, where'd it go? Okay, so there's actually 60 yellow onion sets, and then I have 100 of the snowball onion. And then I have sweet onions that I started and bunching onions. I have a lot of onions. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the yellow onions in the front 3 beds, as well as in the strawberries. I read that onions are really good companion plants for strawberries, so I'm going to plant some in my strawberry beds as well. So the first row will have the yellow onions, the second row, and I guess the back row will have the white onions. And I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put the bunching onions and the sweet onions. We'll find a spot for them. But let's start with the yellow onions. Alrighty, so the yellow onions are done. When I planted them in the strawberry bed, I just planted them like in between where I planted the strawberries. So they'll come up between like 4 strawberry plants. And now I'm going to move on to the white onions, and we're going to do those across the front of the beds like we did with yellow, and I'm going to alternate them with the strawberry plants in the strawberry bed at the end of this row. And then because there's so many of these, I'm probably going to have to go into the third row of garden boxes as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Just finished up with the white onions, and now we're going to do the sweet onions that I started from seeds, and we're just going to do them again in the front row of one of these garden beds. So I just went ahead and planted all of the onions. I planted the marigolds and the zinnias, and let me just show you what that all looks like now. So in each box I did a marigold in the two back corners and then one up front in the middle. And these are good to help with aphids and other pests. They don't like the way they smell. And then I've got my sweet onions and some bunching onions over here. And then I have a zinnia in the front corner of each bed that doesn't have a trellis on one side. So that's pretty much it, guys. Really excited to see some flowers in here. I'm gonna get everything watered in really good because it is a hot day. And then tomorrow I'll work on planting some other things. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and remember to grow where you're planted.